So I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video that this is going to be my last video on this channel for Lisa's Study Guides. I have decided that I will be moving on from Lisa's Study Guides, and so I know a lot of you might be thinking, okay, what is Lisa's Study Guides without Lisa? And so in this video I want to share with you basically a brief history of time of how LSG came to be, why I decided to leave and where I'll be going next, and how you can follow me on my journey, but also how LSG is going to continue on even without me around, and what you can expect to see over the next few months with Lisa's Study Guides. So just as a brief history of time of how Lisa's Study Guides came about, and I want to share with you this because I think it's really important for you to understand why I've decided to leave. I started tutoring when I was just 18 years old, and at the time, I just wanted to do and make a little bit of side money for university. I was studying pharmacy at school, and initially I was teaching maths and science, but over time I actually realized that English was the subject that I was really good at tutoring and actually found really rewarding. And so I tutored throughout university. I'd actually graduated and became a pharmacist for all of 11 months before I decided to quit. And I've shared that journey many times on this channel if you wanted to go ahead and watch any of those videos. If you just type in pharmacy into the search bar, you'll be able to see many of those stories I've shared about my experience there. But basically, I really didn't enjoy pharmacy, and so when I was 25, I decided to pursue tutoring full-time. And that was because at the time, I was already getting quite a number of students, and I actually got fully booked out within 2 months of me going full-time with tutoring. And the reason why that was the case was because the one thing that I did differently from a lot of other tutors is I started this blog called VC Study Guides when I was just 19. And I kept up that blog throughout the years, just sharing my experiences with VC English, sharing my advice, my tips, because I had a VC examiner as my tutor when I was in year 12. So I knew that I had a lot of information that I could share with people out there. And at the time, there just wasn't there weren't that many resources available on the internet. And so I thought, why not? And because of that decision, it actually meant that I had lots and lots of people coming onto my website. I had at one point in time 50,000 visitors every single month to VC Study Guides. And so even though after 2 months of me getting fully booked out with tutoring, I was still getting lots of requests for tutoring, and I hated saying no to people. I felt like it sucked to just turn them away. And so what I did was I hired my first tutor. And within 6 months, I had hired my 5th tutor. And within a year, I'd hired my 10th tutor. And then a year later from that, I had my 50th tutor. And so Lisa's Study Guides was born in 2016. It's when I started doing my YouTube channel, which again was just started because I just wanted to share the information I had. I had no idea that this YouTube channel would get to where it is right now, which is 66,600 subscribers, I'm pretty sure, which is an interesting number for me to leave on. But, you know, we won't look into it too much. But since then, over the past 7 years, it's been a wild journey. I've hired over 100 tutors in my time. We've looked after thousands of students privately through tutoring. I've created, alongside with my authors, over 30 study guides, which are being used in high school right now. Teachers use my work, which is absolutely insane for somebody who didn't do a bachelor's of education, who didn't do a teaching degree, who just wanted to share what I knew about the subject. And so I know that a lot of you actually probably know me just through exposure, teachers using my videos in their schools, and crazily enough, people interstate and then overseas started to use the content that has been produced at Lisa's Study Guides as well. So I'm bewildered, even to this day, that is the impact that has been created from this company. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. It has been an absolutely wild journey, but I'm also ready to let go. So I think the one thing that I've learned about us as humans is that we evolve and we grow and we change. Our interests change. And so when I graduated pharmacy, I quit after a year. That was a big pivotal moment as a career change for me. And so I thought I'd be doing this Lisa study guides forever at that point in time. But I was young, I was naive, and I didn't know that coming into Lisa study guides 7 years later, that I feel like I've outgrown it. I feel like I've done what I wanted to in this business. I feel like I've created all the content I've wanted to create. I feel like I've published all the study guides I wanted to publish, and I feel like the company is in a place where it's in a really good position for someone else to come along, someone who has that new vision for the business, who can take it beyond how much I've envisioned for this business. And, you know, when I first started this business, again, just remember, I was 18, just tutoring, making a little bit of side money for myself, and I just wanted to make a little bit of a difference and just to help people out. I had no idea that it was going to turn into this business that is just has impacted so many people and is one where I get stopped on the streets, sometimes twice a week these weeks, and people just yelling out Lisa study guides and saying thank you for the help that I've actually given them. And so in return, I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me on this journey. And if you are somebody who does see me on the street, please just know, like, you're so welcome to come up to me. Please don't be shy. I'm actually probably more excited than you are when people come up to me, because I'm usually the one who's like, hey, do you want to grab a photo together? Because those are the memories that I really, really cherish. Because I think one thing that has been hard for me during this business journey is the fact that I do so much of my work on my own. You know, I'm sitting at my desk in my room and there's no one around me. And even when I film videos, I don't see the other person on the other side, and I don't see people's eyes light up when they get a concept that I'm teaching, which I really loved about tutoring. And so it really does mean a lot to me when I can actually put a face to the impact that has been created from the business. So please definitely come up to me. In terms of where I'm headed next, so actually, maybe I'll share with you. I'll do that. I'll share with you where I'm headed next. So I will continue being on social media. I have a YouTube channel called Lisa Tran, and over there I share more of my experiences as a tutoring business owner, and I share with others how they can start and grow their own tutoring business. So if you're interested in that, then go check that out. I also share with you my real life experiences with what it's like to be a business owner, you know, burnout, how to deal with challenges, how to deal with unhappy employees, how to figure out how much to pay yourself, all those juicy things I talk about over there. I will also be talking in a few weeks. I'll be releasing a video on basically giving you more of the behind the scenes as to why I have decided to sell the business. So I think this video is going to be more of the nutshell point of view. I've said that I've outgrown it, but I'm going to show you more of the behind the scenes of what that really means, the conflict that I had with trying to decide whether or not I should let go, how I actually ended up letting go, how I felt then, how I feel now, the entire process of selling a business and what that was like. And that was honestly one of the most stressful things I've ever gone through. So if you're interested, then please go and subscribe to my Lisa Tran channel, and fun. You can also follow me on TikTok as well. If you've been following me on my TikTok, you know that I have a lot of fun over there. I just talk about anything that I'm actually interested in, and there's a lot more about me behind the scenes. So where is LSG going to go from here? So if you are someone who still reaps a lot of benefit from the content that comes out on this channel, our blogs, if you're interested in getting tutoring, or if you wanted to purchase our study guides, then everything is going to continue as it has been. Lisa's Study Guides is not going anywhere, but you're going to see some changes happen over the next few months. So obviously, I'm not going to be around, and so since I'm not going to be around, we are looking for a face to the brand. We're looking for someone who is interested in doing the YouTube channel. We're keen for someone who's interested in doing the TikTok. And so if you're somebody out there and this is something that resonates with you and you're interested, then please let us know. Get in touch with us. So you can get in touch with us at hello@lisasstudyguides.com, and we can take that conversation further from there. Marketing is a huge thing that we do at LSG, and we have a lot of fun for it. And I think that if you are somebody who, I feel like most people who would be watching this, they're Gen Zs creating content for Gen Zers who will be watching these videos. So I think you know you best. And I'm really excited for the change that's to come, because I really hope that it breathes new life into the business and that you all gain a lot of value from it. You'll eventually see the name of Lisa's Study Guides also change. So the name will be changing to Tutor Ace eventually, but that's slowly going to happen over time, and you'll be notified every step of the way these changes being made, just so that you can understand what's actually happening here. So if you also are someone who is interested in becoming a tutor, then we're also hiring tutors right now. So as you can see, things are exciting, things are growing still. So please come over, join us. I'll drop a link in our description box of our careers page if you wanted to apply to become a tutor as well. So that is, I think everything I wanted to say. I wanted to say again, thank you so much for just supporting me on this journey. It means so much to me that I've gotten so many amazing, wonderful, kind words from so many of you, and I'm really excited for this next chapter of mine personally. You'll still see maybe some of the content coming up having my face in it, and that might be because we're, recycling old content. We might be taking bits and pieces from old pieces and just giving them new life. So don't be surprised if you kind of just still see my head bobbing around. But otherwise, I just wanted to say again, thank you so much. And I hope I see you in my next chapter over on my other socials. Mwah. Thank you for this journey. It's truly been a hell of a ride. Bye.